Next, and even though it said I was going live, it should now kick on. Apologies, anybody listening to the sound of my voice on the vertical. Well, no, you haven't heard it. Hey, vertical people. Hey, vertical people, hang in there. I'm here now. Sorry. You know, I should have realized that because... Ah, God. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, the vertical side is up. Thank you, Froggy, for that. Thank you for that report. Yeah, I've got the monitor up here to take a look at the vertical side, and I didn't even notice that it didn't kick in. All right, we're good to go. Looking at Charm City chat, I see Franklin long all night long. Franklin likes to get busy. George is here. USA 4547. El Deuterino. Daniel Berry. George Ford. Walla Walla. Book Doc. Hank Mitchell. Maz Sticks. Edward Bowers. We got Slater Brown. GP3. Chilo. Ronnie Hood. Mayerson. 12. Kurt Montgomery. Phantom is here. Orioles Birdwatcher, yes, the same style B from the old City Connect, but in orange, with an orange bill. Yes, thank you, sir. Charm City Entertainment says, sitting here at the ballpark again with you in my ear, I truly believe that this is the best top-to-bottom starting rotation since the 97 team that went wire-to-wire. Thoughts? Yeah, I think in terms of, like, if you're going to say our rotation is as strong as our weakest link kind of a situation, I think our weakest link is the strongest weakest link that we've had, since back in the 90s with, like, Scott Erickson and David Wells and Mussina and, you know, all those great arms. So, yeah, I would agree. But we still don't have that frontline starter that we want, at least, you know, established already as a frontline starter. But, well, you know, Rogers or Eflin, Rogers or Rogers or Bradish have a good chance to, you know, mature into that role. We're in the top of the second inning, folks. Forgive me for missing the first couple of pitches. Jake Berger is at the plate. He's off to a good start, hitting .471. The count is 2 balls and a strike on him. And that 2-1 is right in there, a sinker. Count even up at 2-2. Mr. B. Moore is here. Ram Jam. Oh, I love a little Ram Jam. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty. Bam-a-lam, Black Betty had a child. Bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone wild. Bam-a-lam. Oh, sorry. What else is here? Folks, don't get me singing. It's early. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Berger goes after one low. And that is the third straight strikeout for Zach Eflin.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
First batter of the game hit a ball hard, Brandon Nimmo. And we made a nice out in the field. The next 3 guys have all struck out. Here's Jock Peterson. First pitch cutter inside for ball 1. I'm noticing some strange goings on with the chat. I hope there isn't any weird glitches going on. This cutter does hit the zone. Up and in on the zone to Peterson for strike 1. Jock Peterson's been bounced around. He's sort of a left-handed power bat for hire without any defensive help. Pretty much a straight DH. I don't know how much he's played in the field in recent years. But he does crush right-handed pitching. That's his calling card. Change-up is swung on a miss. The count is 2-2 on Jock. By the way, anytime Peterson has to scratch something, you know, on his neck or his arm, that's known as a jock itch. See what I did there? 2-2 pitch. That one's low and in, not close, nearly hit Peterson. The count is full. Isaac Angels here. Hello, TSWM 3578. Are you friends with THX 1138 by any chance? Erickson, Moose, Jimmy Key, David Wells, and you forget the fifth guy. That is going to be ball 4. On a 3-2 pitch, Eflin misses and walks Peterson with 1 out in the inning. That'll bring up Josh Smith, another left-handed bat. 10-4, good buddy. Josh Smith. Smith can play just about anywhere in the field. Infield, outfield. He's a nice player to have. First pitch is in there for a strike. Left-handed bat. Got a little bit of pop. Got a little bit of speed. Can play just about anywhere. Nice guy to have on your roster. 0-1 the count. 1 out, runner at first to Smith, and there's a big swing and a miss. Curveball. Smith has started second base the first 2 games. Last season, the Rangers had a permanent second baseman, but they traded him away for now who is their permanent right fielder. A straight swap for Marcus Semien for Brandon Nimmo with the Mets, if I recall, right? That was just a straight 1-for-1 swap. You don't normally see 2 guys of that caliber getting traded 1-for-1, but I feel like that's what happened, right? That might need to be confirmed. 1-2 the count on Josh Smith. The pitch, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. The ball did not land in the catcher's glove, but Smith made no attempt to go down to first, so no tag needed to be applied. It is another strikeout for Eflin.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Peterson played a handful of games in the field each of the last 2 games. You mean last 2 seasons, I'm assuming. But yeah, just a handful. And I'm sure there were situations where he wasn't like their first choice. It was probably out of a need, a necessity. But yeah, Peterson is not really much more than a DH. Here's Danny Jansen, first time up for him. 1-0 the count. Line drive, base hit in the left field. That is smoked between shortstop and third base. And that'll put 2 men on with 2 out for the Rangers. That was a 107 off the bat from Jansen. So Peterson, who drew the walk, moves up to second base. It's Jansen at first. Not a whole lot of speed out there. 2 down in the inning. But there is speed coming up to the plate right now. Evan Carter, keep him off the bases. First pitch to Carter. Inside, a cutter. Carter, really talented young outfielder. If you recall, a couple of years back when he first came up, that was when the Rangers went on their World Series run. He had an incredible September as a September call-up. And he fouls this one away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Us Oriole fans remember that was the season we played the Rangers in the division round. We won 101 games. We had home field advantage all the way to the World Series, and we could not win a game against these Rangers. Ground ball to first. A kind bounce to Alonzo, who will take it to the bag himself and end the inning. All right, Eflin allows 2 base runners, but they are left at first and second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score here with the Rangers and the Orioles. Great stuff. Folks, how are we doing? Good? Glad to hear it. Scott Kamenicki. Oh, Kamenicki. Oh, I haven't heard that one. Rocky Coppinger. Rick Krivda. Holy cow, these are names from a long, long time ago. A long, 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 long time ago. Before the wind, before the snow. There lived a man I know, lived a freak of nature named Sir Psycho. Sir Psycho sexy, that is me. Sometimes I find I need to scream. Ah! He's a freak of nature, but we love him so. He's a freak of nature, but we let him go. A deep inside the Garden of Eden, a standing there with my heart on bleeding. Oh, I better not sing the rest of that. There are some lyrics in that song that might make a lot of people unsubscribe. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sir Psycho Sexy off the album Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Look it up. I'm just killing some time. Hey, Ray Ravens knows that song. Great lyrics, right? There's a devil in my and some demon in my A good Lord, no, that would be treason. Believe me, Eve, she gave good reason. Booty looking too good not to be squeezing. A creamy beaver, hotter than a fever. A llama given cause she's the receiver. I won't and I don't wake up until I please her. I'm making her feel like an overachiever. I take it away for a minute just to tease her, and then I give it back a little bit deeper. This guy is so bad at singing. Well, take a hike, Justin, because this guy is enjoying himself. Sorry. We're underway in the bottom of the second inning. Sammy Basayo takes ball one. This guy.
Sammy.
This guy. Yeah, you're cringe, dude. Dude, take a hike. I don't care if you don't like it. I'm having fun. It's a baseball game. I like to act silly. That's what I do. I'm not going to change for you. Sorry. 1-1 the count for Sammy Basayo. Fouled straight back. It's 1-2. Other people seem to enjoy the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But Justin, just because you're not enjoying it, let's just all cater to your specific needs. 1-2 pitch fouled away by Sammy. We'll do it again. Basayo is off to a 200 average. He took the day off yesterday. First day off for Sammy. 1-2 is low and in. 2-2 the count. That's slider at 93 from DeGrom. Hey, Fitzy, how you been, buddy? Fitz, you calling any games tonight?
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
2-2 pitch to Sammy. That's popped straight up. A low pitch. He still got under it somehow. Hits it to shallow center field. It'll be caught out there by Carter for out number 1. It's amazing and it's sad you can't handle friendly. What was friendly about it? What was friendly? This guy is so bad at singing, cringe. What is friendly about that, Justin? No, please, bring Justin back. I'd like for him to explain what his concept of being friendly is. Go ahead, Justin. Dazzle me. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He takes a fastball top of the zone for a strike at 97 miles an hour.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
0-1 pitch is fouled off to the left. It's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. There's Masson's prop bet of the night. Tyler O'Neill, over and under, half an RBI, plus 200. What does that mean? I don't know, and I'm glad I don't know. Fitzy's covering the Sox in about an hour. Okay, Fitz, if I have a chance to redirect to you, I will, all right? 0-2 swing and a miss, slider, breaking off the plate outside. Nasty pitch from DeGrom, and O'Neill strikes out. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Uh-oh. Phantom. Okay, buddy. Gotcha. Gee, I wonder if that has anything to do with the person that was just in the chat. Gee, I wonder if there's any connection between my need to check out the Discord and the person who was just in this chat. I wonder if it could be Doug again, who wants to insist that I just can't handle friendly trash talk. He's so stupid. Colton Cowser, folks, got a count of a ball and a strike. Get those cows up in the chat. There's 2 down, bases empty, no score, bottom of the second. Oh, Justin, is your account just a few minutes old? Justin, your account is just a few minutes old. It's you, Doug. It's you. I'm just being... What's being genuine about showing up for the first time and insulting me? Like, you're not even, like, ingratiating yourself with the community or talking about the game. You're just here to personally attack me or call me out for whatever you don't like. And by the way, who's Doug? Exactly. Every time Doug comes in as a new person, that's what he does. He asks, who's Doug? Doug, you suck and you're getting flushed, buddy. How's that feel? Have a good one, bro. Sorry my singing wasn't up to your standards. Enjoy yourself. Cowser with a ball to right field. That ball's hit pretty deep, but it's going to be caught out there by Nimmo in front of the track, and the inning is over. The Orioles are left without a run on the board. They have only had, one base runner so far through the first couple of innings. We go to the third. No score. Bye again. Dude, go back and listen to how I absolutely torched you the other day. Sitting there pretending to be somebody else, insisting that you're somebody else. I caught you. I guess you needed a day off yesterday to recover from your public flogging, and now you're back for more. Hey, Doug, keep going, bro. Keep going. Keep giving me those dislikes. Yeah, that's the other thing, folks, is that now every game I call to start the season, I look back and there's exactly 4 dislikes on every stream that I've done. You know what that is? That's Doug using 4 different accounts to dislike the stream because he thinks that has some sort of negative impact on the channel. Doug, I'm sorry to tell you that YouTube doesn't look at dislikes as a negative. They understand the concept of hate watching like you do, and to them, it's all the same. You're engaging. You're engaging in the chat. You're engaging by hitting the dislike button, and that helps me. So, Doug, thank you for all the dislikes. Thank you for all the watch time hours. Thank you for all the comments in the chat. Thank you for helping the channel grow, Doug.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All right, and that is tonight's Doug segment. Moving on for the rest of the night to baseball. It's the top of the third inning. Ezekiel Duran will lead off for the Rangers. Both teams with 1 hit through the first couple of innings. By the way, Doug, you might want to come up with a new expression other than "you can't handle friendly trash talk," because you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. That's how we know it's you. Duran with a little dribbler up the first baseline foul. It's 0-1. Duran batting .200. I'll shut up. I said I'd shut up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hate watching is a thing, folks. Don't you know? Can I sing in the 7th inning stretch? I'll see how I'm feeling, Charm City. If I'll try. I'll try to. Okay. I really don't sing the song though. I really don't. I just sing like a line or two. I'll sing "Take Me Out to the Ballgame." Duran gets under one to left. That ball's traveling. It's still traveling. Ward at the wall. He's going to watch it fly out of here. Wow, Ezekiel Duran, another number 9 hitter. Another number 9 hitter getting the best of the Orioles. We saw it happen so much last year. We've seen it already before now, this year, and here it is again. Who had that bases clearing double for the Twins? That number 9 spot in that win on Game 2 against the Twins. That really hurt. So the Rangers take a 1-0 lead in the top of the third on a solo home run to lead off the inning by Ezekiel Duran. Here's Nimmo up for the second time, and he fouls the first pitch away. Franklin, you're a little bit late. Yeah, Doug is a hater. Drink your haterade, Doug. It'll be okay. Doug, you do realize you keep saying that you're in my head. How is that possible? I'm sitting here doing what I'm going to be doing anyway, with or without you. You're the one who's dedicating your time like a barnacle on my ass. Can't get enough of me. 1-1 pitch is grounded foul. First base side. Nice pick over there by the ball boy. Ball person. I don't know. But nice play over there. Clean pick on a hard-hit ground ball. And a young lady getting that souvenir in the first row. Nice moment. All right, 1-2 pitch. That one's fouled back by Nimmo. Everybody's blaming Frank. Whoa, Chuck wants to scream something at me. Hold on. Here's a curveball in the dirt. 2-2 on Nimmo. You have plenty of subscribers that love the Orioles commentary. Yeah, but did they love me screwing with Doug? I don't know. Some of you really enjoy it, and some of you don't want me to do it at all. I get it. Here's a sinker swung on a miss. Eflin, rack up another K, why don't you?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Did we hit 4,000? Oh my God, folks, we kind of hit a milestone without even trying. Hey, Doug, kiss my ass. We just got 4,000 subscribers.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Oh, wow.
We're number one.
I don't believe it, folks.
This is Sparta! Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
Yeah, I think the Doug stuff is good filler, too. You know, it's a baseball. If I were calling a hockey game, this obviously would not work. 0-2 the count on Wyatt Langford. And a breaking ball drops below the zone, maybe a hair or two off the plate outside for ball one. 1-2 on Langford, 0 for 1. Thanks, guys. We did it. 4K in the opening homestand of the season. So I don't want to get greedy, but right now I'm thinking 5K by middle of the season and 6K by the end of the season. That would be the goals I'm going to set. Crossing my fingers. 2-2 pitch fouled away off the leg of Langford. In the year 4000. In the year 4000. Hey, did that make you cringe, Doug? Hey, Doug, do you just not like it that other people enjoy what I do and it just gets under your skin? And that the channel is doing well? Here's a ground ball diving stop attempt by Gunner, but it's going to sneak through in a center field for a 1-out single for Langford. Corey Seager due up. In the year 4000. All right. That was 107 off the bat from Langford. Here's Seager. 1 on, 1 out. Hit hard, but right near the base runner, second base side. Oh, my God. Okay, we got 1 out at first. Jeremiah will get Seager at first base. There's 2 down with a runner now at second for the Rangers. Langford at second base. Jake Berger coming up with 2 down. Phantom says 4250 by mid-April. Okay, you track that one. I can't micromanage that much. I got to go 1K at a time. But yeah, let's just keep it going, folks. I'm really, really thankful for the turnout and growth that we've seen here in the opening week of the season. It's very promising, and it's looking good. Here's a throw down to second base to get Langford back near that bag, taking too big a lead down there. Rutschman feels. Feels like Adley does that at least once a game. Throws down to second after a pitch to try to get the runner napping out there. 2 down, 1-1 the count on Berger. The pitch. Fouled off to the left. 2 strikes. 1 more to get out of the inning. The Rangers, though, have taken the lead here with a solo home run in the top of the third off the bat of Ezekiel Duran. Oh, yeah. Well, dude, I mean, look, do you want to sit here and you want me to break it down? All right. I need to average 27.5 subscribers per game. I'm looking to get to 4,500 by April 19th. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look, after what happened last year, believe me, I don't have goals that are crazy or whatever. And even if I don't meet them, I'm not going to feel as let down as I was last year. There's a curveball that hits the bottom of the zone for a called strike 3. Berger goes down looking to end the inning. Zach Eflin, keep the strikeouts a-coming.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Charm City, the first to point out that we got the 4K. Thank you, Charm City.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Hey, tune in tomorrow afternoon for the getaway game because I'm going to give out some free Magic memberships. And I hope, Charm City, I hope one of them goes to you. All right? For whatever reason, you can't, single out somebody to give them a Magic membership as a gift. It's always random. But I'm giving out 5 tomorrow. I think I remember you winning one before at Charm City. But yeah, thank you for pointing out the 4K. I hope you win a free Magic membership tomorrow. As the only way I know how to thank you. Oh, you get a free song request too. In honor of Doug, a free song request for Charm City Entertainment. Just as long as it meets my standards of a song I know well enough to feel comfortable singing. Just for you, Charm City. You don't have to take me up on the offer, but it's there. Oh, you won't be around tomorrow. It'll be the first game you miss. Yeah, it's tough. Weekday afternoon games. Not everybody is available. I'm loving it. For me, it's going to be like at midnight. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, I guess. Oh, my God. Look at that bat cozy with the Oriole bird on it, the angry bird. There's your on-deck circle equipment, folks. A rosin bag, some of that sticky spray, that bat cozy. All right, here's Jeremiah Jackson, folks. The Bullfrogs up. Get those Bullfrogs in the chat, why don't you? Swing and a miss.
Jeremiah was the Bullfrog.
Jackson's off to a nice start, hitting .375 in limited action, splitting time with Blaze Alexander, but they're both in the lineup tonight. Kobe Mayo with the night off. 0-1 pitch fouled away. It's 0-2. I don't see any Bullfrogs.
Jeremiah was the Bullfrog.
I had actually my Discord up. I didn't have the vertical stream up. I'm bringing it up now. Jeremiah just struck out on a slider. Oh, we have a super chat over on that side. I see it now there, Jew Brownie. And let me give you the proper acknowledgement here. Just hold on one sec. I just realized I'm looking at this through my other account, so it's not allowing me to hit the like button on your super chat. Swing and a miss. It's Blaze Alexander up.
I do believe I'm on fire.
So the number 9 hitter in the Oriole lineup, the only guy yet to get an at-bat, is now at the plate. And the next pitch is... Oh, you got to tap the helmet. That was so far off. Come on, Blaze. I know it's not a major moment in the game, but it'd be 1-1 instead of 0-2, and that was a bad call. At least if you challenge and win, the ump maybe doesn't do it to us again. 0-2 on Blaze. Pitch. Swing and a miss. High cheese at 98, and down he goes. Oh, boy. Hey, so a super chat on the vertical side. This doesn't happen often, but we treat it with just as much respect, don't we, folks? BW, you smell bad and you are a poopy head. What's wrong? Can't handle my trash talk. Poopy head. All right. Thanks, Drew Brownie. If you see flies circling around, folks, don't worry. It's normal because my head is made of shit. Taylor Ward's at the plate. First pitch is a strike, and the next one's fouled away.
Taylor?
2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. DeGrom is still under 40 pitches. That one low and away. All right, now we've got a super chat on the horizontal side.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
The count is 0-2 here. Make it 1-2 now on Taylor Ward. And this pitch is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. DeGrom now on 40 pitches. Number 41 coming in. And a base hit by Ward. Oh, Taylor Ward sends a ball into center field. 105 off the bat. A line drive right up the middle. Right back where it came from. Finally, Taylor Ward barreling up a baseball. Thank you, sir. It's 2 down with a runner at first. Hopefully Gunnar can do something with this. First pitch is a strike to Gunnar. Slider. So that's Alistair 66. Orioles magic about to happen. I hope you're right, Alistair. We got Gunnar at the plate. Tying run at first. 0-1 pitch is low and in. Folks, it's bugle time. One more. Getting the double bugle. 1-1 pitch. That bounces in and far away from the catcher. Oh, it hits off of the on-deck hitter. That ball could have landed in the camera well or the dugout. It went so far away. A deflection off Danny Jansen, the Texas catcher, easily allowing a runner to get to second base now. So a base hit, just a single from Gunnar could score Ward and tie this ball game. Come on, Gunnar. Be the RBI man we need you to be. You got a 2-1 count. Pitch. Oh, a foul ball off his foot. 2-2. Mr. Poopy Pants. Folks, don't call me a poopy head. I don't know if I can. 2-2 to Gunnar. Oh, he chased one. A slider down and in, out of the zone, and he strikes out with that tying run in scoring position.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Ah, yes, the dugout. Hey, Doug, what's it like to lose on a nightly basis? Just, you know what the definition of insanity is, right? It's repeating the exact same shit over and over again and expecting something different to happen when it's not. You're 7 months into this, Doug.
This is great iced tea.
You are 7 months into devoting every day. What is that, like 200 days? 200 days of your life spent on me that you can't get back. That you can't get back. It's so sad.
We're on a mission from God.
Holy shit. Hey, folks, I'm going to step away for a sec. I need to go laugh my ass off, and I don't want to do that on camera. All right, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
All right. Do we have the top of the order coming up? Is that what I'm looking at? Top O of the order? That'll work. Get my camera up here on the vertical side. All right, we're back underway. Oh, it's the top of the fourth. What am I talking about? Let me refresh this in-game information. First pitch to Jock Peterson in the top of the fourth is a sinker at the top of the zone for strike one. Peterson walked first time up. I don't have to go off mic. You know how many times I've farted sitting here calling a game? I think I've done it 18 times tonight already. The padding on my chair is reverberating. 0-2 pitch curveball is low. 1-2 on Jock Peterson. Eflin is up to 57 pitches. Here's a pitch just a bit inside. 2-2 on Jock. Charm City says same poor hitting philosophy. Well, it's a matter of opinion. I don't know if I can use a matchup against Jacob DeGrom, one of the better right-handed pitchers in the past decade, as a good litmus test for the offense. I know early doors, it's not where we want it to be. But I would argue that we've taken some pretty good at-bats, just the results haven't been there. 2-2 pitch to Jock is up and away. It's a full count. I mean, folks, how many times did we watch last year a batter come up and just pop out on a first pitch? I think we're making the pitchers work a little harder. But we're facing DeGrom tonight. It's a tough matchup. There's a swing and a miss. 3-2 changeup. It was off the plate, but Eflin gets the chase. Another strikeout for Zach. 7 strikeouts already.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It's not enough information, Franklin. It's not enough. NEI. Josh Smith pops it up, center field. Kowser's going back. He should have room. He's onto the track now. He's just got room. He makes the catch. That ball was carrying. The ball does seem to be carrying tonight. Second out of the inning. Deep fly ball out in the center field, caught by Kowser. In order to live for 1 million hours, you would have to live to be 114 and a half years old. Well, that gentleman that threw out the first pitch on opening day is only about 5 years away, isn't he? He might be around for 1 million hours. Here's Danny Jansen. First pitch curveball, called a strike. Might have been a bit low. No challenges yet for the ABS system by either team so far tonight. And if you're wondering who the home plate umpire is, it's Scott Berry. Manny Gonzalez at first, Tom Hanahan at second, and Ron Culpa, who I believe is the crew chief, is at third. Hey, Shante. 0-2 count on Jansen, 2 down, bases empty, top of the fourth, the pitch. That ball breaks outside. Jansen lays off, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. Upstairs, Jansen lays off, 2-2. Oh, no, Sheila, don't get me wrong. This is the first time I've talked about the opposing pitcher being a tough cookie, right? In 5 games. I'm not using it as an excuse for the first 4 games. No, against the Twins, Taj Bradley, we should have done better. Should have done better. Bailey Ober, we won that game, but we should have probably done more off of him too. But Jacob DeGrom, I mean, this guy's a pretty decorated dude. He's got a changeup in the 90s. Here's a ground ball fair down the left field line. Damn it. Jansen snuck that ball in the third base line, and he's going to get into second sliding with a 2-out double. The only good thing is that it was with 2 down. Hopefully, Eflin can get the next guy, and this won't matter. Hey, Froggy, I see you over there on the vertical side. Thanks so much for all the help and work that you're doing over there, Froggy. A.K.A. Card Crazed. Evan Carter. Mr. Carter. Well, if Mr. Carter is at the plate, maybe I should play this again.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out.
Mr. Carter, got a count of 1-0. Up your nose with a rubber hose, huh? The 1-0 pitch. That's pitch number 70 tonight from Eflin. It's a changeup up and away. It's 2-0 on Carter. Oh, Jansen. They sing Bop. You won't hear me singing that. I've got a list of We'll Never Sing songs, and Bop is on there. 2-0 changeup. Carter went after it and swung and missed. He thought he got a heater. He was wrong. 2-1. This next pitch is off the zone. It is 3-1 now. 3-1. Hitters count with that runner at second. 2 down for Texas. Eflin looks like he's going to be on pace to go 5 innings and no more than that. That pitch is low, ball 4. He may not make it through 5 because this 4th inning is still going, and we're going to face another batter. First and second now after the walk. Second walk of the night given up by Bradish, given up by Eflin. Here comes Drew French. And now the guy that hit the home run for the only run of the game so far, Ezekiel Duran, the number 9 hitter, coming up. We got a conference. Everybody on the infield. Catcher, first base, second base, shortstop, third base, pitcher, pitching coach. That's 7 dudes. And make it an 8th dude as the umpire comes out to break up the chat. The Orioles are getting their money's worth. French has been out there for a solid minute talking to everybody about what to do next. Oh, yeah, Franklin, be careful with your observations. I'm kidding, man. By the way, I just adjusted myself in the chair, which definitely means I must have just farted, right? All right, Duran at the plate. It had been 276 plate appearances since his previous home run. That is how seldom Duran hits one out. Oh, no. Why is the trainer coming out to look at Eflin after this first pitch? Why is the trainer immediately running out to look at Eflin right after this first pitch to Duran, which was ball 1? Oh, God. 2 down in the 4th inning of the first start of Zach Eflin, and right now he's getting interrogated by the trainer who wants to get some honest answers about what he sees going on with Eflin right now. He's sweating out there. He's dripping sweat off his nose. He's leaving the game. Wow. Wow. This hurts. This really, really hurts. Well, get on the horn to AAA Dean Kramer, who I think is scheduled to make his first start for the Tides on Friday. He might have to cancel that one and work his way up here to the team. Keegan Aiken, no, I'm sorry, that's Grant Wolfram. Aiken is hurt. Lefty Grant Wolfram is going to be the first reliever here tonight. Unfortunately, it's an injury replacement. And that's going to hurt the bullpen, and we got to wait for news on Eflin. It is bad news, folks. Forget about the 1-0 Rangers lead. The bigger news right now is the health of Zach Eflin. First start back, and there's a problem. Does anybody have any... I mean, let me know that you're just speculating. If you have some insight on what you think is wrong with Eflin, I can't exactly tell. I don't know what happened on that first pitch. I do not know what happened on that first pitch to Duran that got the trainer to come running out of the dugout. What could it be? Man, oh man, what a downer. This is why you need depth at the starting pitcher spot, folks. This is why you need depth. Oh, is Richard our newest new account guy? Hey, Phantom, you want to take a look at Richard and see how long he's had an account? We'll see. Maybe Richard's okay. I'm not gonna pass judgment quite yet. We'll see what Richard's next comment is. Why are we cursed? We're not cursed. Did you see what happened to the Blue Jays last night? Cody Ponce, who was like the MVP of the Korean League last season, a major acquisition for the Blue Jays, made his first start last night for Toronto, and he's got a ACL injury. He's going to be out for probably most of the season. They lost him in his first start, 47 pitches in. They brought him in. He's on the shelf. This is a tough sport, guys. We're not the only ones that get hit with the injury bug. I mean, last year, comparatively around the league, we did have it as bad, if not the worst, in terms of injuries, but there's no escaping it. There's no team that's figured out how to avoid them completely. Grant Wolfram is going to get as many warm-up pitches as he needs, and we're going to ask him to go as long as he can. The Orioles play an afternoon game tomorrow, so I would assume that we're going to try to use as few pitchers tonight to bridge the gap and then use the remaining guys we didn't use for tomorrow's game, and then we have an off day to get everybody rested up for the first game on Friday on the road in Pittsburgh. See, I would assume we're going to see Anthony Nunez after Wolfram's done, probably for more than one inning. After that, mix and match. But yeah, between Wolfram and Nunez, I hope that we get about 3 innings out of these two guys. That would get us to the 7th inning. All right, want to know the count? That's where Wolfram is picking up this at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball foul off to the right by Duran. So the count now 1-1. We pick it up with 2 men on base for Texas with 2 down here in the top of the 4th. They're ahead 1-0. All right, see, Richard is real. And right now, I believe him. He said go Norfolk. He's a big fan of the Norfolk Tides. 1-1 to Duran. Breaking ball reached for and hit in the air to right. Long run over there by O'Neill into the corner, and he can't make the catch out there in that triangle. That cutout triangle and down the right field corner there where that big garage door is to bring out the batting cage and other stuff. O'Neill found himself there out of view of a lot of people in the ballpark. Couldn't make the catch. Very tough to make a catch down in that area on the run. It's a count of a ball and 2 strikes. Did the stupid graphics thing... let me fix it again. I didn't notice till just now. There we go. 1-2 pitch, hit on the ground to third base, backhanded, and Blaze will just have to tap the third base bag for a force out there to end the inning. So a well-placed grounder to get that third out for us. We get out of the inning without any damage. We go to the, well, I say without damage. We just lost Zach Eflin. That's the damage. But no damage on the scoreboard. We move now to the bottom of the fourth inning. The Rangers lead it 1-0. Hey, folks, I haven't really talked about it yet tonight. Why? Because I care more about calling the game than anything else. But now's the time to talk about it. We're up to 86 likes here in the main chat. 175 people are here right now. What do you say during this commercial break we go on a bit of a run on that like button, that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen? If you're watching right now, maybe this isn't your first time here. Maybe you typically do hit that like button, but you just forgot to tonight. And you needed a gentle reminder like the one I'm giving right now. What do you say we get about a dozen folks to chip in, tap that thumb, and we hit triple-digit likes before the next pitch? That's your assignment, folks. Good luck. Also, I want to say thanks again once more to hitting 4,000 subscribers. 5,000 is the next major milestone, but we're gonna get there piece by piece. 5,000 was the hope that this channel could get to. If this channel was ever going to be successful, it needed to get to 5,000. That's kind of a baseline. If it could ever grow to 10,000, I'd actually be making like a decent living. I live on the cheap. I don't need a whole lot to get by, folks. But 5K at least, I'm not, completely relying on my savings to get by, waiting for this channel to grow. It's good. It's a good thing. Hey, we got a full moon tonight. Okay, full moon overlooking the ballpark tonight. Pete Alonzo's up, folks. We've got the polar bear. Let's see it in the chat. Leading off the bottom of the fourth. Big swing and a miss. 97-mile-an-hour heater on the outside, black.
A polar bear stirs.
Another 10 subs up. Keep it going, folks. 40-10 and climbing. The 0-1 to Alonzo. Oh, that one was bad out of the hand of DeGrom. He's shaking his head after that one. A mistake there. Lost his mechanics on that delivery. The count is a ball and a strike. A polar bear. Pitch. That one's lifted in the air to left center field. It's got a nice angle. It's going back, and that ball is gone! Bye-bye, birdie! Home run numero uno for the polar bear! Welcome to Baltimore! Pete Alonzo goes yard, 400 feet exactly, to the bullpen in left center. The Orioles have tied it up. It's 1-1. Welcome to Baltimore, Pete.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Adley Rutschman takes a first pitch strike.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Hey, the first of many, we hope, from Pete Alonzo. He didn't even get all of it. You could see off the bat, he really didn't get all of it, but that's the power Alonzo has. He does not have to get all of it to get it over the fence. The 1-1 to Rutschman. Oh, he chased a changeup that was tailing away from him off the plate outside. He misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hey there, Uncommon Shaman. Uncommon Ruth Shaman. Thank you. I dig your vibes, dude. Let's go. 1-2 pitch. Popped up. First base side, foul ground. And the first baseman is leaning. Berger runs out of room. That ball will get into the crowd. That ball in the air a long time. Here's a look at the swing from Alonzo. A pitch on the inside black at 97. It was nowhere near the middle of the plate, but Alonzo able to turn on a 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the inside black and turn it into a home run. 1-2 to Adley. That one's off the end of the bat to right center. It has some carry on it, but the center fielder will make the catch toward right center with plenty of room out there for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. We got a 1-1 ball game, folks. Alonzo's got his first home run now. Gunner's got his first home run. Here's Basayo. 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch, slider on the back door. He fouls it off. Sammy.
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 I hope they drop a replay vid of that. I hate not being able to see the game. What play is that? The home run? There'll definitely be a Twitter clip of the home run there for sure. It's the first one as an Oriole. It'll be out there. 1-1 pitch to Sammy, bounces in there, 2 balls and a strike.
Sammy.
I'm Aurelio. I'm gonna win. Hey, what's the matter, you? Hey, what do you gotta say? Hey, popped up. And again, Basayo slouching after swinging at that pitch. Come on, buddy. You're a young man. Stop with the negative body language when you pop out. Just go up there and try again, do better. 2 down in the inning. Tyler O'Neill coming up.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
I will say this, the new scoreboard, the new video board out there in right center field, it does look amazing at night. It is quite the upgrade there. It's really the only upgrade, though, quote unquote, that I'm a fan of. That and widening the walkway area in the lower bowl there. They took like 1 row of seats out to make it a little bit wider for people to walk around. They also added some disabled seating, which I think is always nice. If there's a need for more, you should certainly make those available to those that need it. Every other quote-unquote upgrade to the ballpark, I'm not a fan of. I got to be honest. O'Neill's got a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A slider that broke low and away off the plate, and down goes O'Neill. But folks, the polar bear, our big winter signing, 5-year deal, Pete Alonzo goes yard to tie up the ball game, his first home run in an Oriole uniform. We go to the 5th inning, tied 1 apiece with the Rangers. Yeah, the bullpen catcher making the CNL Perez catch. He didn't use a hat. I have game day up in the background so I can get stats during the game. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't drop a vid of a big play. They did. Okay, so you saw the home run? Yeah, again, it's his first Oriole home run. If for no other reason, that one's going to get uploaded and be available to people, I would think. Oh, I just realized on the vertical side, I need to adjust the display there. It's a constant series of adjusting with this damn thing. I'm always adjusting. All right, folks. Did we get to 100 likes? Did it happen? We did. Oh, we crushed it. We're at 112. Thanks, everybody. Keep it going. I really appreciate it. Everybody's contribution helps. That's how you build. You build. Community. Community.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
And I mean that, folks. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. This is a community, okay? You want to know why? Because I don't, like other channels, I do not have any content that's under a paywall. I don't have anything that you have to pay anything extra in order to see or get. That seems to be a popular approach with YouTube channels, is to basically have kind of like a version of a baseball park, like a VIP section. Give me more money and I'll give you more content. No, not me. I want everything that I do on this channel to be available to everybody, no matter what. But this channel is going to get by with support, one way or another. Watching, liking, subscribing, donations here or there. We're going to make it work, folks. No corporate bullshit. No betting ads bombarding you all the time. No AI slop in your face. Just good old-fashioned baseball. That's what I'm about. Brandon Nimmo on a 1-0 pitch with a line drive to the opposite field. It's a base hit. Nimmo's on to lead off the top of the 5th inning with a solid single off of Grant Wolfram, the lefty. Lefty-lefty matchup. Nimmo wins it. And the Rangers have the go-ahead run on with nobody out. The video is already uploaded of Alonzo's first Oriole home run. Fantastic. Thanks, Charm City. Wyatt Langford at the plate, 1 for 2. He struck out and he singled. First pitch in there for a strike from Wolfram. There you go, folks. The video is out there. We got confirmations from Fitzy, Charm City, and Slater. That pitch over the plate right in the middle, but it was a bit low. Taken by Langford for ball 1. Nimmo does steal bases. And he is taking a bigger and bigger lead right now. He's dancing over there, trying to make Wolfram think about it. And, man, that might have led to this base hit. It's right up the gap, and it's lodged under the wall out there. It's going to turn into a triple. Oh, a terrible result here. A line drive that made its way all the way to the wall out there in right center field. It got lodged under there. It might have made sense for O'Neill to put his arms up and say this ball is stuck. But you can't assume it. If the umpire goes out there and says you could have made a play here, then these runners would have scored anyway. This sucks, folks. The Rangers are back ahead 2-1, and they've got another runner at third and nobody out. And now we've got Corey Seager at the plate to deal with. Hang in there, folks. It's a long game. Yep, the ribbon displays. I'm sure those look nice. There's a called strike. 1-1 on Seager. It's a tough call there for O'Neill on whether or not to try to put his hands up and say this ball is lodged and therefore dead, versus going, well, if I don't pick up this ball, if it is still a live ball, then that batter is going to come all the way around and score. I got to hurry up and get the ball in. It was just a shitty situation. 2-1 is Seager. That's crushed in the center. Cowser coming in, though, but he dives and can't make the catch. Runner from third can walk home. It's going to be a single, an RBI knock. It is 3-1 Texas. Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Grant Wolfram coming in relief in a situation that he probably wasn't mentally prepared for with the injury to Zach Eflin. This is the worst Wolfram has looked since the start of spring training. He's had a couple of balls hit hard off of him now. And the Rangers with 2 runs here in the inning to take the lead back. And it's still nobody out. And we really need Wolfram to go longer than this. We can't play another 6-man bullpen game like we did a couple of days ago. We still have an afternoon game tomorrow. So I get it. It's not a situation where you can really just go to the bullpen right now if you're worried about Wolfram. We're going to have to stick with him here for a little bit. Try to get through the 5th inning, I think. Jake Berger is at the plate. He's 0 for 2. First pitch, a backdoor curveball called a strike that looked off the plate. But we get the call. Berger has struck out both times tonight. He came in swinging a hot bat. Here's a breaking ball, hit on the ground, third base side, foul. Oh and 2 on Berger. Folks, what do you like on your burger? That's what I want to hear from Charm City Chat as we wait for this inning to get its first out. Maybe we need to bring up a topic to take some of the anxiety away. I want everybody to describe for me the perfect hamburger. What's on it? Cheese, no cheese? What kind of bun? What kind of toppings? You want it medium? You want it well done? I want the perfect burger. Let me know. As Berger fouls this curveball away, still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, living out here in Thailand, I have been blessed with access to the beef that comes out of Australia. What do they call that? Wagyu beef? Oh, it's really good. They make very good hamburgers. Oof. Swing and a miss. Berger strikes out. Down he goes. Okay, we've got our first one in. Matt Bacon. Absolutely. Folks, if you're going to build a burger, build a burger. How do you leave bacon off? You can't. If you have an opportunity to add bacon, you do. Here's Jock Peterson, 1 out, runner at first. He shows bunt for some reason, and a slider is in there, middle of the plate for a called strike. I guess Peterson saw how the infield was lined up, and there was probably a giant open space that he was trying to get the Oriole defense to think about. 0-1 the count. I don't think he's going to try to bunt again. That pitch just a bit outside. 1-1 on Jock. So we have sesame seed bun, pepper jack cheese, ketchup, and mayo. Okay. I'm digging it. Just a plain burger with ketchup. Well done. You like it charred and only ketchup. Do you have a bun? Luke just says ketchup. Franklin, cheese, ketchup, mustard, bread, and butter. Oh, you like the bread and butter pickles. See, I like those long, like, dill slice pickles. You don't normally get them on a burger, but damn, they're good. 2-1 on Jock. Swing and a miss. A sinker up and in. At 95, it's 2-2. Michael. Bacon cheese to start. That's a good start, Michael. Some kind of sauce for flavor. Sauteed onions, mushrooms, lettuce. Yeah, guys, sauteed onions, grilled onions. Way better than raw onions on a burger. You can't even, it's not even close. Swing and a miss. Peterson strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. That is strikeout number 2 for Wolfram. 2 down in the 5th. Here is Josh Smith. He shows bunt. He pops it up. It's to third base. Blaze on the run. Throws to first. In time, a low throw. Dug out by Alonzo. And the inning is over. Smith trying to catch the Oriole defense napping with a 2-out bunt attempt, but Blaze Alexander, covering a lot of ground on the left side of the infield, made a nice play, and we took care of that bunt attempt. We go now to the bottom of the 5th. The Rangers have gotten the lead back with 2 runs here off of the reliever Grant Wolfram, but this game is only half over. 3-1 Texas going into the bottom of the 5th. Let's get back to the burgers. Texas Liberty Hank says bacon, double patty, hell yeah, double cheese, tomato, no. Folks, I don't want to upset you guys out there, but tomatoes on hamburgers are just gross. It's just gross to me. This acidic flavor, it just ruins everything. I hate tomatoes on burgers. I hate it. I usually hate raw tomato on anything that's hot. It's just the combination of it is just... But hey, you do you. Hawaiian potato bread. Now that deserves something. There you go.
It's a beautiful
Hawaiian potato bread. That stuff's good. I can just eat that bread just solo. Just give me a pack of that Hawaiian bread. I can eat that. What do we got? Kale. Okay, interesting. Kale on a burger. Pretzel bun for Phantom. Medium, American cheese, bacon, fried egg with runny yolk. Oh, very specific. I like it, Phantom. Not too runny, though. I don't want to take a bite and have yolk fall into my lap. Chilo likes Krabby Patties, but their recipe is a secret. Don't give it away here. All right. Well, we got some nice feedback there. Raw onions on hot dogs. Oh, not me. Not me. I like my hot dogs to be... Here's a ball hitting the center field by Cowser. Backing up is Carter. He will make the catch on the run before he gets to the track. First out on one pitch. Jacob DeGrom out here for the fifth inning. A one pitch out made by Colton Cowser. Jeremiah coming up next. We're down by 2 runs, folks. DeGrom's up to 63 pitches. I made the call that he's going to be taken out somewhere in the 70s. Maybe pitch 80. I don't think he's going into the 80s, though. So I'm hoping this is his last inning. Let's try to make him work a little bit. He's gotten ahead of Jeremiah here, 0-1.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Charm City feels that same way about cheese that I do about tomatoes. Oh, but I can put cheese on anything. Oh, I love cheese. Where do you think all this gas comes from? This new reputation I have that I'm just a giant fart machine. I've only discovered tonight. The count is 0-2. Folks, I can't afford to have gas problems. I live in too small of an apartment. Do you think I want to smell my own farts all day? Even if I felt one, I'd probably just hold it. You feel me? Anybody want to talk about this in further detail, or? Huh? What? Hey, I didn't bring it up to begin with. Do you think I would ever bring up passing gas as a topic? I'm just addressing it. Here's a chopper. That's going to be foul third base side. 1-2 on Jeremiah. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 5th. White cheddar smoked provolone. Oh, that sounds good. I love cheese. There's so many good cheeses. All right, let's be honest. It's amazing how many different flavors of cheese there are. Swing and a miss on a 1-2 slider. Jeremiah struck out on that same pitch last time. So 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts, and DeGrom knew exactly what to throw here. Same pitch Jeremiah struck out. That low and away slider. Unhittable. 2 down for Blaze Alexander.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Hold that thought in. Hold it in. Hey, that's something we all have been there. I don't want to hear your anecdotes, but come on, folks. We've all have had to hold one in probably 100 times in our lifetime, right? Certain situations, you're on a date. Maybe you're at church and you just don't want to cut one. If I'm in a movie theater, though, I'll just let it fly. I'm in the dark. What are you going to do about it? 1-1 pitch to Blaze, right center field. That's a base hit for Alexander. Blaze, lift that average up. He's off to a nice start. A 2-out knock will bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Taylor Ward.
Taylor? Taylor?
Am I squeezing too much out of the conversation? Phantom wants everybody to be aware that when he's talking about American cheese, not Kraft singles. That is Bush League. Taylor Ward has a hit tonight. He's also struck out. First pitch to him is a fastball, outside edge for strike one. Oh, look at that arm sleeve tattoo on the ump. How you doing, tough guy? Blaze is at first base, 2 down. The 0-1 to Ward, way outside. And we're now in the mid-70s for DeGrom on pitch count. Again, this is his first start. And there is somebody up in the Rangers pen. I think this is going to be it for DeGrom, the 5th inning. A low and away slider again. This one was reachable. Ward fouls it away, though. That's all he could do with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yenier Cano is up for us in our bullpen. He's not actively throwing, but he's stirring around up there. 1-2. Hit on the ground toward third. Oh, a diving... Oh, no, it's the shortstop who makes the play. They throw to second to try to get the force, but Blaze gets in there safely. They're going to have to look at this a second time, I'm sure. A force play. The ball just needs to beat the runner there. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen a replay yet. Here we go. No indication they want a challenge, so I guess Blaze is safe all the way. Seager with the throw after backhanding it in the hole. And yeah, Blaze did make it. Blaze did make it. An infield hit, folks. Ward's second hit of the game. His first 2-hit game as an Oriole. And here comes Gunnar. The tying runs are on. There's 2 down. Folks, let's go. Annie, I see you over there on the vertical side sending in a super chat. It says, once again, Annie with a super chat that says, I hope I got that right. Thank you, Annie. Gunnar Henderson's waiting to step into the batter's box. Here he comes. Man, he's had a lot of RBI opportunity go by the wayside early in the season. Here comes another one. It's a big spot to produce. Let's go. First pitch taken low for ball 1. And it might be near the end of the line for DeGrom. This might be the perfect chance to either tie or get the lead here. We got the right hitter up, and the pitcher, I think, is running out of gas. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. Thank God. Will be handled by Bourgeois, the first base coach. He tosses it into the crowd for a souvenir. Folks! Blaze is at second. Ward is at first. 2 down. The 1-1 to Gunnar. DeGrom's pitch. Swung on. Hit to left center field. Going back. And a leaping grab. Cannot make it. That ball's off the wall. 1 run is in. Britain's waving home the next run. We have tied it back up. A 2-out, 2-run double from Gunnar. It's 3-3. Folks.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Come on. Did I call it? Scott, I'd say I called it too. I said it was the perfect situation. The pitcher's running out of gas. We got our best hitter up. This is a time for Gunnar to come through, and he did. The Ward and Alexander score on a 2-out double by Gunnar here in the bottom of the 5th. That will chase Jacob DeGrom. He cannot win. Not only is the game tied, but he doesn't make it through 5 innings. He does not make it through 5 innings. We did the job. and now it's a brand new ball game for the rest of the night. Cole Winn, a right-hander, is going to come in to relieve DeGrom. He's made one appearance, it looks like, already on the season. He's got a couple of strikeouts. He hasn't given up a run yet. Cole Winn out of Longmont, Colorado, will be the next pitcher here for the Rangers. We're tied at 3. Folks, how we doing on sub count? 40-20, I believe, is the next number we need to get that number to roll over. Does it still say? It still says 40-10, folks. I'm an old man. I got to look close. Hey, folks, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? This place is awesome. Free live coverage of baseball, lots of fun. We're talking about hamburgers. We're singing songs. This is how we do it here in the Charm City chat. We have fun. And we like to root our team on. And by the way, if you don't know me, I'm BW. That's me. I'm the BirdWatcher, BW for short. I like baseball. I love the Orioles. And I'm here to call every frickin' game that I can. I haven't missed one yet. We're in the 3rd year of the channel. So if you want somebody you can depend on, somebody that knows a thing or two about the game, somebody that loves this team more than just about anything else in life, I'm the guy for you. Sub it up. All right, Cole Winn is on the mound. He was in 33 games last season, had a good whip, under 1.92 whip. Swing and a miss. Pete Alonzo's up, folks. Get those polar bears up.
A polar bear stirs.
We got the go-ahead run in scoring position. That's Gunnar Henderson at second base. Alonzo hit a home run his last time up. His first. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Winn comes in and strikes out Alonzo on 3 pitches to end the inning. So DeGrom's night is over. Winn comes in to put out the flames on the inning. But the Orioles tie it back up. A big, clutch, 2-out, 2-run double off the bat of Gunnar Henderson. We got a brand new ball game. We're tied at 3 going into the 6th inning. All right. Let's go. Folks, I think right about now is a good time for me to get up and move around, get the blood flowing, you feel me? So I'll be back. Don't go far. Don't go far. Okay? And, yeah, like and subscribe, please. Whoops. Wrong button.
Friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No! 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 It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
All right, it's bacon. Folks, I'm just getting a few bites of food in. I'll be on screen in just a moment. Just going to do my best to call this game for a few pitches. Between pitches, taking bites. Oh, no, this display has gone wonky again. It's done it too many times tonight. Quit bouncing around, display. Just stay right where you are, please. All right, it's Ynier Cano. Wolfram's night is over. Cano, the right-hander, on for the Orioles. First pitch breaks off the plate outside for ball 1 to Danny Jansen. Jansen's 2 for 2. One 1-0 from Cano. That breaks outside, 2-0. A slider. Two hit on the ground to third base. Blaze will scoop it up, throws across in time. Nice strong throw for out number 1. We are tied at 3, folks. Oh my God, I just adjusted this and now it just bounced itself back the other way. Come on, man. Just stay in a position, why don't you? You're killing me, Smalls. I'm trying to eat some breakfast. I got to keep adjusting this damn thing. All right, here's Evan Carter. First pitch is up and away, a fastball at 94 from Cano. I'll be back on the air in a few more bites. That ball's hit out to right center field. It's going to get into the gap and bounce up against the wall. Hurry up and get that ball in. Carter's quick. He's in the second with a stand-up, one-out double. The Rangers have the go-ahead run in scoring position in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Extra base hit off of Cano. Here comes Ezekiel Duran. He's got an extra base hit tonight. He hit that home run off of Zach Eflin back in the 3rd inning. Hit into a fielder's choice in the 4th. He's 1 for 2. Cano's first pitch is in there for a strike, a sinker at 95. There's a shot of Leody Taveras in the Oriole dugout. They're probably talking about his time with the Rangers. Here's a ground ball to shortstop. Gunnar should have an easy play. He will get the runner. Runner at second broke. Normally a ball hit to the left side. You want to stay at second, but the base runner, Carter, with a good jump, was able to scamper up to third base on this ground ball. I mean, Gunnar might have had a play at third, but I think he made the right move with 2 down now. The runner at third base. Let's just get this guy and get out of the inning. This guy being Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3. First pitch. That's a line drive. Oh, it's just out of reach in a center field, and the Rangers have the lead back on a 2-out single. Sort of a flare line drive just out of reach of Gunnar Henderson's glove. Cano has a look of disbelief on his face. We are behind once again. It's 4-3 Texas. The vertical chat requests to know what's for breakfast. What is this? It is a Thai dish. It is spicy. Probably too spicy for this time of day. Ground ball to short. Gunnar is going to need to get this out. Okay, a force play to second. That will end the inning. But the Rangers get the lead back again, folks. They keep taking the lead. We tie. They take the lead. We tie. It's happened twice already. We're going to need to do it at least one more time. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Rangers are ahead 4-3. Oh, my God. You guys are still talking breakfast. So what was it? What's for breakfast? Okay, so for me... Yeah, I think I ripped off the thing. This is like a microwaved meal from a 7-Eleven, and it's still delicious. Comes in at about $2. But I think this is a Penang curry. It's got all kinds of vegetables and spicy things and quality rice, good quality rice. For some reason, they figured out how to make rice tastes good in a like pre-made meal that's like refrigerated and you heat up in the microwave for just like 25 seconds. That's what these are. These aren't like frozen meals. These are like daily delivered to the 7-Eleven meals that you just heat up in the microwave for a few seconds. The rice is really good. Better than some restaurants around here, and that's saying something. Oh, I could be back on camera at this point. I could. Here we go. How you doing, folks? By the way, we're at the time of day now where the sun is coming up on my side. It's about 20 minutes after 7 a.m. So you've got this circle of light shining from this direction, which is the studio light, but then it's battling the sun coming in this direction, which is why my hand looks pink over here. You see the difference in hands? Pink hand. Oh, look, the color changed. Just doing this is manipulating the effects of the lighting. So there you go. It's just a weird time of day. Sometimes I'm pink, sometimes I'm not. Just like the ladies of Baltimore, folks. All right. Adley Rutschman will lead it off in the bottom of the sixth. And first pitch is a strike. Wynn is still on the mound. I don't cook. I don't need to cook. The food out here is so cheap. If I would buy the stuff I needed, most of it would go bad before I could even cook it for one person. And it's just as cheap to just have somebody else cook it. And, you know, in Thailand, about 1 out of every 3 people is a cook or a chef. And everybody just kind of eats food from vendors within their own neighborhood. It's a great thing. It's nice. I really enjoy my meals out here. 2-1 on Adley Rutschman. Leading off the bottom of the sixth. We're down 1 run. That pitch is inside. Okay, we got a 3-1 count, folks. Oh, yeah, Phantom. Oops. Phantom, yeah, like you're saying, that's kind of the deal. Like, they know what they're doing. And Thai people, they're not going to eat garbage like frozen bad rice or something. Rutschman draws ball 4, folks.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Just another reason why I wouldn't mind seeing him bat leadoff, at least for a spell, just to give it a look. Rutschman leads the team in extra base hits here in the early going. Also now draws a leadoff walk here in the sixth. Here's Basayo. First pitch swinging. He goes out of the zone and hits a pop-up. You should be slouching, Sammy. What are you doing? A terrible at-bat right there after what you did the last time up. Come on, Sammy. I know you're a young kid, but you got to do better. We're down a run. Nobody out. Tying run at first. That was not helpful, dude.
Sammy.
He just, God, it's like he's playing a video game. He's like, I'm just going to swing at whatever the first pitch is. It was a bad pitch. He could reach it because he's a good hitter, but you're not going to do anything with that pitch ever except make an out. 0-1 on Tyler O'Neill. Sorry for the tough love, Sammy. You're going to be great. I know you're going to be great. 0-1 on O'Neill. Popped up. This will be the second out, unless there's confusion on the infield. Seager is going to make the catch. Shortstop without number 2. O'Neill goes quietly. Anthony Nunez is throwing in the Oriole bullpen. He's my bet to come in next. Yermil Geraldo is another option. He's getting loose. Colton Cowser, folks. 0 for 2 tonight. We could use some cows in the chat. First pitch is inside. Splitter from Wynn. Cowser has hit the ball hard twice tonight. A couple of lineouts. He needs a little bit of luck. With a little bit of luck. With a little bit of luck. That's a swing and a miss. Pitch on the outer part of the plate. It's 1-1 on Cowser. Tying run at first base. 2 down for the Orioles in the bottom of the sixth. Rangers 4, Orioles 3. Pitch. Chopper to big bounce to short. Seager casually with a toss to second for the force as the base runner was right on top of the play there, but the Rangers get the third out. On a force play at second, the inning is over. 6 innings now played here. The Orioles, with 3 innings to go, are down 1 run. Hang in there, folks. And let's go on a sub run and a like run. What do you say? Hey, Annie, yes, 4,000. 4,000 subs tonight. But for some reason, as soon as we got there, things kind of slowed down. I say let's keep going.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Oh, thank you, Annie. Annie's just gifted a random Magic membership to a lucky watcher out there. It's Michael P. Irish. There you go, Michael.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Hey, there's my buddy David in France. Hey, folks, we're only 11 likes away from 150. Yet another nice round number to try to get to. Just to know what you're up against here on the channel, we've been hitting 200 likes these first few games, more than not. So we got a ways to go to get to 200, but we can do it. We can do it. We're 2/3 of the way in the game, and we're 2/3 of the way to 200. Math works out for me, so help me out, folks. Help everybody out here that cares about the channel, the Charm City chat, and hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. We got a commercial right now. No ads from me, just trying to promote the channel. That's all that really matters. Scotty Boy is over on the vertical side, and he has sent a super chat. He says, BW visiting before my Yanks take on the Mariners. That's right. The Yankees are out west. The Mariners walked them off last night, I believe, right? I think Phantom put up a walk-off home run. Was it a walk-off homer or just a walk-off hit? By, I think, Cal Raleigh. The Mariners winning, Yankees dropping their first game last night. By the way, folks, if you felt bad about the Orioles losing last night, it will please you to know that the Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Blue Jays all lost as well. It's early. Everybody that we're worried about competing with in this division, we all had the same result. So just put that one behind you. We're down a run here. Let's try to get at them. Yermil Geraldo is on now for the Orioles. First pitch is a ball to Seager, and the next one misses outside. Geraldo, not a good outing his last appearance. He walked the bases loaded, and he's fallen behind Seager here 2-0. I thought we were going to go to Anthony Nunez. It's a 1-run ball game, and Geraldo, for me, after that last outing, I don't want him in a high leverage spot, which run one game late is. 3-0 pitch is ball 4. It's not close. This was a bad decision. This is a bad decision by Craig Albanese. He got both guys up for a reason. I'm not sure what reason would have made him go with Nunez instead, but obviously he felt better about going with Geraldo. Here's Jake Berger. And this pitch is in the zone finally. It's fouled away. 0-1 on Berger. Again, an all-or-nothing guy. 18 of his 20 plate appearances have resulted in a hit or a strikeout. Tonight he's been held at bay 0 for 3. Here's a foul ball. Left side, it's 0-2. We're in the top of the 7th inning, folks. The Rangers have either been ahead or at worst we've tied them. We've tied them twice. But they're back ahead again. It's 4-3 Texas in the 7th. 0-2 pitch is a splitter low. 1-2 the count on Berger. Thanks everybody for letting me know about your favorite burgers. It was a walk-off, just regular, good old-fashioned hit. Either way, the Yankees got walked off, and we love that, don't we, folks? No offense to any Yankee fans here with us right now. Like Scotty Boy. The count is 2-2 on Geraldo now. On Geraldo. on Berger. The 2-2. Fouled away. Berger's got a nice thick beard rocking there, kind of like the one I'm trying to grow back. I've kind of gone back to wanting to grow a big bushy beard again instead of. Here's a line drive to left. That ball's going to drop in. Jake Berger gets on base first time tonight with a not very hard hit ball out to left. But we are in trouble, folks. Geraldo's given up 2 base runners to begin his outing tonight. Why didn't we go to Nunez? I mean, Berger didn't hit this ball hard, but the pitch was not in a very good spot. Here's Jock Peterson. This is really a dangerous spot. He does crush righties. First pitch is low. I just don't know why a 1-run lead. You bring this guy in this spot. I mean, it's the 3, 4, 5 hitters in the lineup too. You couldn't wait till like the bottom of the order to bring him in, if anything. There's a called strike on the outside edge. It's 1-1 on Jock. Swing and a miss. All right, 2 strikes. There's a split finger pitch. All right. We got a swing and miss from Geraldo. The 1-2. That one is poked out to left. Backing up as Ward. Still backing up. Hurry up and turn around. Get that ball back in there. Seager at second base. No designs on tagging up. He's not a very fast base runner. But if he was a smart one, he would have seen Ward was still momentum taking him away from the infield. Probably could have gotten a third with only 1 out, the way I saw it. So happy about that. Get the first out with the runners at first and second not advancing. Here is Josh Smith, 0 for 3. That one bounces in there for ball 1. I mean, can we get ahead of one guy? Can we get ahead of one guy? Geraldo with a layer of sweat out there. Why do I get the feeling it's not that hot right now at the ballpark? The 1-0 pitch. That one bounces in. What is the temperature right now out there? Oh, it is in the upper 70s at night. Wow, okay. Never mind. Did not realize you guys were having such warm weather at night already. Amazing. It's still March. It's 2-0 on Josh Smith. Pitch. That's not close. 3-0. Do we have Nunez still available to replace Geraldo? You got to think about it if he can't get Smith out here. Pitch. There's a strike. Middle of the plate, but top of the zone. Yeah, Kittredge, Rock Kabatko reported that yesterday. Kittredge, yeah, we talked about it pregame yesterday. Kittredge is going to be coming back in about a week or so. Here is a fly ball out to right center field. Cowser is going to be the one to take this, and Seager will tag on this fly ball and get up to third base, but now there's 2 down. So Geraldo with a rough start to the inning, but he has a chance to get out of this. 2 outs, runners at the corners for Danny Jansen. Jansen's got a multi-hit game going already tonight, 2 for 3. Activity in the bullpen for the Rangers. Jacob Junis, right-hander, is up. This will be the 20th pitch of the inning from Geraldo. First pitch to Jansen. It bounces in there for ball one. A slider. Bad out of the hand. Nothing for Jansen offer at there. One and 0. Geraldo chomping on whatever gum he's got. There's a strike, a slider. That one started higher and still not a great location on that pitch, but at least it's in the zone and Jansen didn't offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Fly ball to left field and deep. Left center field toward the bird bath. That ball is gone. That ball is 1 row past Mr. Splash. And Yermil Geraldo has shit the bed tonight. Why did you bring him in, Craig?
Big buck, stop it all.
That was a backbreaker, a 3-run homer with 2 down. Off the bat of Danny Jansen, 3rd hit of the night, and that one was poked. That one just gets out when we had Baltimore a couple of years ago. Geraldo, his head's hanging after that pitch, and it should be. Here's Evan Carter. 7-3 Rangers. Orioles are going to have to do something special to get a win here tonight. If they don't, they're going to have to win tomorrow to avoid getting swept at home. They have the right matchup on the mound they want. Here's a shallow fly ball to center field. Colton Cowser will come in and make the catch. The inning is over, folks. There's nothing worse than getting to a 7th inning stretch after experiencing an inning like that. But unfortunately, that's the situation. It is the 7th inning stretch. So after what we just witnessed, you'll have to understand why I'm going to do a more muted version of our little tradition here. Okay? I think Charm City was asking that I actually sing along like John Denver. Not tonight. Not the way this game has gone. I don't think this is the right mood for a sing-along for this 7th inning stretch. But maybe another night there, okay there, Charm City? I hope you're having a good time with the game. But, folks, we do have a tradition. We are not going to stop tonight. I would ask that you folks in the chat right now, let's do it. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
It's stretch time here in Baltimore. We're down by 4, but we've been down by 4 before and won already this season.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah, they scored a few runs in that past inning. Why can't we?
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, there we go. Somebody passed me a bottle of syrup. The chat is filled with cake.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Cakes of the pan variety. Cakes of the birthday variety.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, all right, all right. Folks, I'm getting pinker by the minute. I might have to adjust this camera. Look at the sight of me. What the hell? I look like a mess. You know what we need anyway? We need the frickin' hat. Maybe that'll help block some of my face. Hey, here's a fly ball to left center field. Coming in is Langford to make the catch. Wyatt Langford retires Jeremiah. One quick out here in the 7th. Jacob Junis is the new pitcher for the Rangers, and we've made another one pitch out. Now, see, this is the Orioles not hitting well, making one pitch outs. Basayo's done it a couple of times tonight. His last time up, he needed to have a good at-bat. He did not. Jeremiah makes a lazy fly ball out here. to start this inning on one pitch. That's what you don't want to see. So Anthony Nunez is back up in the bullpen. It's now a 4-run deficit for Baltimore. Blaze Alexander at the plate is 1 for 2 tonight. See what this can do. Swing and a miss. Down goes Blaze on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Folks, we're 1 like away from 150. I know you're not liking, if you're an Oriole fan right now, what you're watching or listening to, for that matter. By the way, now I look normal again. That helped. Nope. It's battling. The sun is battling the artificial light right now. Here is Ward. He's got a 2-hit night tonight. So if we're looking at another loss tonight, if we're looking for a positive, Taylor Ward has got a couple of hits tonight so far. This pitch on 0-1 is high from Junis. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey, KPK, how you doing? We're over 150. Thanks, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We're over 150. I think we can get a couple more subscribers to get to 4020 tonight. It's almost like 420, folks. Everybody loves 420. What about 4020? That's kind of close. I've got to have some kind of button around here that kind of references pot, right? 1-2 pitch, fouled away. 1-2 on Ward, 2 down, nobody on, bottom of the 7th.
This is great iced tea.
No, that doesn't really do it. How do I talk about 4020?
I'm up all night to get lucky.
No? That sounds like a fun night.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
That sounds like another good night. 1-2 on Ward, folks. 1-2. The pitch. A line drive into right field. It's the 3rd hit of the night for Taylor Ward. Okay. And Gunner's going to get a chance to do something here. 1 swing can cut this lead in half. Don't goo anywhere.
His name's Gunner and he's dating my mom.
Come on. Don't goo anywhere. It's time for Gunner to get on a roll. Let's get on a roll right now. We've been talking about burgers tonight. Gunner's going to challenge this pitch. I love it. He didn't hesitate. Let's see if he's right. A changeup. If it caught the plate, it was low. And it is low. Gunner, get some.
Great success. Great success.
Gunner gets strike 1 overturned to ball 1. Still 2 challenges. 1-0 pitch. That one's caught a strike. Gunner, you could tell, was thinking about it and said, no, that one I think was better. And he's right. That one was right on the edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Orioles 8 for 10 in challenging so far. Swing and a miss. A lot of those challenges came in 1 game. That final game against the Twins. First start from Shane Boz. ABS helping us out. Here's the 1-2, low and into Gunner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, folks. We need a big hit. Ward is at first. 2-2 pitch. That's an inside-out swing. It's a little, what do you call that? That ball has some English. A ball to third base is going to be flipped to second for a force play to end the inning. A cue shot, I think, is the appropriate term for a ball hit like that. A cue shot over to third base. And that's going to end the inning. Unfortunately, the Orioles come up with nothing in the inning. Gunner, another RBI spot. Well, not really an RBI spot. Runner at first, 2 down. Feels like an RBI spot for Gunnar anytime somebody's on base. There's 2 innings left to play, folks. We're down by 4. It's going to be difficult to come back here. Yeah, I'm going to go Q shot, Michael. A squibber? Yeah, we can go squibber. I'll give it a squibber. Folks, don't you love baseball terminology in general? I mean, it really is its own language. To the, to the unindoctored, we must sound like just aliens. Indoctrinated, I think I meant to say. To the unindoctrinated, we must sound like aliens, right? Folks, a reminder that the final game of this series is tomorrow early afternoon, okay? 12:20, I think it is. 12:20, we're going to be on the air. 12:35, first pitch. So very early getaway game tomorrow, and then an off day on Thursday. So come on back. It's your first chance to play hooky at work in the regular season 2026. I'm sure everybody gave you a pass for opening day to take off late afternoon, but now we're asking for you to leave work at lunch and follow the BirdWatcher and the rest of us. Let's go. All right. Anthony Nunez is on the mound now. A little bit late. Should have came on the previous inning in my humble view. First pitch is a called strike to Duran. It's going to be the 9-1-2 batters for the Rangers. And Duran 1 for 3 with that solo home run that started the scoring way back in the 3rd inning. Uninitiated? What did I say? I don't know. All right, I blew it. My vocabulary just went down the tubes. A synapse didn't go off in my brain. I don't know. Indoctrined, I don't think is a word, is it? Uninitiated. Swing and a miss. Look at that from Nunez. You could have had that last inning facing the 3-4-5 batters, Craig. What the hell, dude? You know these pitchers better than me. Why did you go to Geraldo in that spot? A 1-run game? We walked 3 guys last time out. He looked terrible. After that, you wait for a spot to bring him in when you're either up by 4 or down by 3 or more or something like that. Not a 1-run ball game. No. Oh, I never forget the Baltimore chop. I actually have to stop myself from using that term too much because of the connection to our city. But dying quail, that's one that I like, but I've never used. I feel like if I use that, I feel like I'm. I need to tell you guys something. I need to let you guys in on a little secret, but unfortunately, I can't give you the full story. But there's another YouTube play-by-play guy out there that I heard call a baseball game yesterday. And I felt so embarrassed for him because he is stealing. He is stealing John Sterling's call. The voice of the Yankees, John Sterling, forever. If you've ever heard John Sterling call a game, you know exactly what he says before a pitch comes in. And I'll demonstrate it for you in a second. The count is 0-2 on Brandon Nimmo. And this ball's hit up the middle. It's going to be handled by Henderson on the second base side of the bag. Over to first in time, 2 away. All right, so yeah, if you're familiar with John Sterling and you ever listen to him call a baseball game, this is what he sounds like right before a pitch comes in. He goes, the pitch. He holds on the word the. It's the pitch. That's exactly what he does. The pitch. Every time. It's a signature John Sterling. That's how he says it. And my man on his YouTube channel is calling pitches the exact same way. You want to talk about cringe? We had our buddy in here earlier talking about how cringe I was. Man, you can't just straight steal other people's, like come up with your own style, right? I love to listen to the greats and learn from them, but I'm not trying to copy anybody. Here's a ground ball by Langford to third base. Blaze goes to first in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down from Nunez. You could have had that the last inning. This could be a one-run game right now, Albanez. I'm not going to let it down. You had your choice of the two, and you made the wrong choice tonight. I'm sorry, but you did. Anybody else feel differently about it? Let me know. I'll fight you to the death. We are going now into the 8th inning here. Bottom of the 8th. We've got 6 more outs to play with, folks. Down by 4. Hey, Phantom's reporting that Jackson Holliday just got his first hit in RBI since starting his rehab assignment. That is good news as well. Holliday had been hitless in the opening series for Norfolk. And, need to get him up to speed before we call him up. Gamecast kind of gets buried in YouTube. What do you mean there, KPK? We can't expect to win any games giving up 7 runs. No. And again, I'm saying don't expect to win tonight down this much this late. It would take a lot. But never say never, right? I mean, if we're down by... I'd say if we're down by just 1 more run, I'm probably way more like saying it's over. But there's something about that 4-run boundary, that bases loaded, 1 swing, tie the game. That 4-run boundary, I never completely give up down by 4. That's just me. All right, bottom of the 8th inning. Polar Bear, I think, is leading it off here. Whoa, wrong button. The new pitcher is the left-handed Robert Garcia. 71 appearances last season for the Rangers with a 2.95 ERA, a whip of $1.25. And he's going to get a righty, a switch hitter, and a lefty due up here in the inning from the Orioles. See, if this were a closer game, I don't think the Rangers would go to a lefty here with Alonzo leading off, but they've got a cushion here. Alonzo with a 2-hit game tonight, including his first Oriole home run, looks at a fastball up and away for ball 1.
A polar bear stirs.
Oh, we have an update on Eflin. 1 moment. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Chilo says Eflin exited the game with right elbow. Oh, shit. Shit. Well, Dean Kramer will be on the roster in a few days, not sooner. The count is 1-2 on Alonzo. That's rough news. First start in. Working his way back from back surgery. God damn injuries, man. Thanks for the update, Chilo. Bad news, but I appreciate the information. 1-2 the count on Alonzo. Fouled back behind the plate. Alonzo, that got a piece of him. He's wincing a little bit, but he'll be all right. I'm not laughing. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and get on a soapbox, but somebody's got a major injury. The last thing I'm doing is joking about it. Alonzo, left center. That one's staying in the yard by plenty. The launch angle looked promising, but that's just a routine fly ball to left center, 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Again, I'm not trying to pick on you, KPK. I know you don't have any bad intent with a comment like that, but I mean, come on, man. Again, Cody Ponce for the Blue Jays last night. ACL just got ripped to shreds. I don't know if you saw the replay, but it was not nice to look at. He hyperextended his knee, and there was a pitch earlier in the game where he just stumbled off the mound, and at that point of the game, earlier it happened, he just kind of got up and smiled about it, waved it off as an oopsie, but it looked like, in hindsight, that maybe Cody Ponce was dealing with something, and it was just a matter of time before his knee was going to give out like it did. And that was his first start for the Blue Jays. He's probably going to be out a long time. Oh, it's a sad lap. Here's a line drive to left. It's hit hard by Rutschman, but no luck. Right to Langford in left field for the second out. I mean, that was probably 100 miles an hour off the bat, I'd guess. But no luck for Rutschman. 2 down. We're 4 outs away from losing with 4 runs to make up. And here's Basayo. I just want to see him have a good at-bat. If you swing at one pitch, he turns away from a first pitch that lands middle of the zone. Sammy, you need to just hit the reset button, dude. You're in your own head right now. I can tell. Just relax, all right? There's 2 down, nobody on. Just have a good at-bat. That's a good hard swing on a pitch right down the heart of the plate, a fastball, but he could only get a foul ball out of that one. It's 0-2 on Sammy. Come on, buddy.
Sammy.
You're still at the plate. You can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? High target from the catcher. And Garcia did not hit the target, but he did get Basayo to foul it away. Still 0-2. Bases empty, 2 down. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Rangers ahead by 4. It had been a close back and forth game with the Rangers either ahead or us coming back to tie, but this last inning, the Texas Rangers put up a 3 spot, and now they're up by 4. And yeah, we're running out of time. 0-2 the count on Basayo. And that is a ball. Man, look at the shift on here for Sammy. Heavy shift, as heavy as a shift as you're allowed to give on the infield. That one is fouled away. 1-2, the count still on Basayo. At least he's, again, this is a better at-bat already. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. But I still contend at least it was a better at-bat for Sammy, despite the strikeout. That'll end the inning, folks. Our chances have gotten even less, even smaller of a comeback. Down 4 going into the 9th. Rangers 7, Orioles 3. The Orioles are in danger of their first losing streak of the season. And again, got to win tomorrow to avoid a sweep at home in a series. You don't want that. No, you don't. But, folks, the good news tomorrow is the pitching matchup. If you're not aware, it's going to be Trevor Rogers for us, Kumar Rocker for Texas. Is Kumar Rocker, is he just a piece of cake to take care of? No. I think the Orioles, looking back last year anyway, there were countless times we were matched up against a pitcher that, whatever point of the season we faced him, wasn't really putting up outstanding numbers or kind of a back end of the rotation guy. And we managed to make that pitcher produce their best start of the season against us. We don't want to see that tomorrow. But Rogers, we got on the mound. He threw 7 scoreless on opening day. We're hoping he can shut down the Rangers. And, if this doesn't work out tonight, we need to grab that final game. I don't want to get swept. I'm going to be really pissed off. I'm going to be really pissed off with a 2-4 homestand to start the season. 3-3, I can swallow, but not 2-4. No. That's no good. No bueno. All right, here we go. First pitch. Corey Seager gets into one to right. That one's going to land halfway up the bleachers in right center field. The Rangers extend their lead to 8-3. Nunez gets taken deep. So I guess I can't say how much he would have been better than Geraldo now, right? No, Nunez definitely would have been the better option at that part of the game. This is the part of the game you bring in Geraldo. You feel me? It should have been Nunez for the 7th and 8th, and then Geraldo, if it got out of hand, for the 9th to, clean it up. But they went the other way around. Jake Berger is up. He had a hit his last time. This one's popped up. On the left side, the shortstop Gunner in the outfield makes the catch. 1 down. Yep. Now we are out of that Grand Slam range, and my idea of a epic comeback is fading away quickly. Jock Peterson, 0 for 3 tonight. Takes high for ball 1. Hey, folks, we did get to 40-20 now on the subs. 40-20, folks. I tell you what, how about you burn one for me tonight? I used to be able to smoke weed over here. It was legal in Thailand for like 2 years. And then, what was it? Almost a year ago now, they decided, nah, we need to just go ahead and take that off the market again. Kumar Rocker, who's scheduled to pitch tomorrow, is up in the pen right now for the Rangers. Maybe they've got a different plan for tomorrow. Or maybe he's just getting in some kind of side session. I don't know. But normally, not the night before you pitch the next afternoon, you would see this. Here's a pop-up into foul ground. Blaze has space. He makes the catch on the warning track there. Third base side, 2 down here in the top of the 9th. So Nunez, if he clears this 9th inning and gives up that 1 run, that'll make 4 innings of work early in the season with 1 run. That's what, a 2.25 ERA? That's perfectly fine. If he's going to give up 1 run every 4 innings of work. We have a challenge here late. Texas has yet to use a challenge tonight, I believe. Josh Schmidt doesn't think this is a strike. And he's wrong. That ball does hit the bottom of the zone. In fact, more than half of the baseball is in the zone. So not a good call there by Smith, although with 2 challenges left in the 9th inning, I guess he felt that was one worth trying. Line drive, base hit in the right field. It doesn't matter. Smith gets on base with a hard hit single to right. 105 off the bat there. Yeah, folks, please join me tomorrow for the first game of April, or as I like to call it, April Doug's Day. Please join me. Please join me tomorrow afternoon, and let's celebrate April Doug's Day together. Danny Jansen, who's had a big night. 3 hits, including a big home run ball his last time up. A 3-run bomb that put this one out of reach, it would seem. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Nice sweeper there from Nunez. Good late movement. Got up there at 86 on a sweeper. That's high velocity for a pitch like that. The 0-2. Another one. That one breaks too far outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hang in there, folks. Believe me, my channel's probably going to suffer if the Orioles, get under 500 more than a game like they are going to be tonight without a comeback. Here's a strikeout. Nunez's night is over. He gets a strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, we're going to the bottom of the ninth. 8 runs on 13 hits for the Rangers. 3 runs on 7 hits for the Orioles. In the run department, it's a more than 2-1 advantage. In the hit department, it's just under a 2-1 advantage for Texas. They've basically doubled our offense tonight. Both teams have used 4 relievers. Neither starter was able to go 5 innings. Eflin came out of the game, folks, that might have showed up late. Sorry to show up late to a game that is not in a good spot. Not only have you showed up for that, you might not have heard that Zach Eflin had to be removed from the game with an elbow problem. It happened on, what was it? The first pitch to, I believe, the second at bat for Ezekiel Duran. I think he had gotten 1 out and, 2 outs. There were 2 down in the 4th inning. Ezekiel Duran came up to the plate, and the first pitch to him, the trainer came out immediately. I didn't see Eflin do anything, but obviously the trainer did. Maybe Eflin actually winced, and maybe just cried out in pain after that throw. And I didn't see or pick it up, but just bad news for Eflin. Not a fun night here at the ballpark, folks. Chris Martin is going to come in relief for the Rangers. 49 games last season, ERA just under 3. He's been around a while. He's got gray in the beard. He's got gray everywhere. An elder statesman in this Rangers bullpen. Also the front man for Coldplay, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that somebody else? Overabundance of caution? I don't know. They didn't even let him throw a warm-up pitch. I don't know. Here's Tyler O'Neill. We're in the bottom of the 9th. We need base runners. I remember Chris Martin blowing a game that we came back last season. I can't remember all the circumstances. Up and into O'Neill, and that got a piece of him. It just grazed O'Neill. First pitch from Martin gives us base runner number 1. It's not a walk, but it's the closest button I have to it.
I'm walking here.
So he did wince. He did wince and motion to the dugout. So Eflin made it clear that there was a problem. I hate it. Here's Colton Cowser. That's a beauty of a backdoor cutter there. Just catching the outside corner for strike 1. Cowser's 0 for 3. Folks. Pitch. Foul back, 0-2. Oh, folks. I know. Hang in there. If we don't win tonight, hang in there. Line drive foul. Still 0-2 on Cowser. We all feel the same way whenever Cowser comes up. We don't need you to hit the ball 450 feet. We just ask you don't strike out. We ask you put the ball in play. Please, pretty please. 0-2 pitch taken outside. Martin is trying to fix me. Oh. Is that like a Coldplay song? Fix You? I don't know. I think what's the one song? What the hell's that one? I've forgotten the name of that song. Here's a little flare. Get down. A flare into center field. A base hit for Cowser. 2 on. Nobody out. 2 on. Nobody out. Folks, coming back from 5 down in the 9th is basically impossible, but if you're gonna do it, this is how it starts. If you're gonna do it, this is how it starts. Jeremiah Jackson.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Oh, Alonzo's got his Raleigh cap on. He looks great. He looks like a Oriole bird with a giant... line drive to right center field. Into the alleyway, but caught out there on the run by Nimmo. O'Neill is able to tag from second and get to third. There's 1 down. Jeremiah made good contact, nearly found that gap. Would have been the perfect spot for a hit there and really get us going, but that's the first out of the inning. First and third, 1 away for Blaze Alexander. All right, well, if we play our cards right, if we can get 1 more base runner up, we'll see Gunner. We get 2 more base runners up, and it should be Alonzo as the tying run. That's the situation. We got 2 outs left to play with. Blaze Alexander is the batter. Do I want a lefty in this spot to pinch hit? Do we have an option? Dylan Beavers, maybe? Blaze is off to a nice start, batting .400. Well, we do have a lefty option. Swing and a miss. Blaze went after cutter, top of the zone. It was borderline. Might have been called a strike. Might have been called a ball. 0-1. Shane Boz joins Alonzo in the hat Raleigh cap look. That pitch low and away. Laid off by Blaze. Come on, buddy.
I do believe I'm on fire. I do believe I'm on fire.
Come on, Blaze. Keep the fire going. One pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Neill is at third base. Cowser at first. The Orioles are down by 5. They have not scored since the 5th inning when they tied it at 3 apiece. One and 2 from Martin. Oh, Blaze went around 3/4. He strikes out on a fastball up. He got tied up. 2 down, folks. We are running out of time. This is it. 1 out left. And we need a couple more base runners. Taylor Ward has got a 3-hit night already. His average has gone up big time. It's up to 263 with the 3-hit night. First pitch cutter, a strike. How about a 4-hit night and we just get another run out there? Come on. Keep it going. You got Gunner on deck. 0-1 pitch. Off the plate. 1-1. Cowser took second on that. I think it's going to be indifference. I don't think Cowser is going to get credited for a steal there with this 5-run Ranger lead. But second and third now. No force play at second with that steal or non-steal. Pitch is low. 2-1 from a splitter from Martin. Come on, Charm City chat. Franklin's praying. Hang in there. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Right in there for a strike. It might be the best pitch Ward gets. It's 2-2. 1 strike from our first losing streak of the season. We need a miracle. The 2-2. He lays off low. Full count. Full count. 1 more bugle. Come on. We don't want the party to end, do we? 2 down, second and third, the 3-2 pitch to Ward. And that ball's into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come around to score. Into second base is Ward. He's had a hell of a night. It's a 4-hit game, a 2-run double. It's 8-5, folks. Folks.
It's magic. You know. It's magic.
A 4-hit night from Ward. He has had his coming out party. Average now sits at 300 after he started the season like, what was it, like 0 for 10, 0 for 12? Now he's a 300 hitter. This is why you can't judge too much this soon. Doesn't mean we're going to come back to win. We still have a lot to do. Gunnar needs to get on base for Pete. Pete is the tying run. Gunnar's got to know that. Just get on base any which way you can. Folks, don't goo anywhere.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Come on. Hang in there, Gunnar. First pitch from Martin. On the outside edge, a backdoor cutter, perfectly spotted for strike 1. Gunnar had every right to not try to tackle that pitch. Hopefully something a little middle or in for Gunnar. 0-1 pitch. Oh, a ground ball, second base. This is going to do it. Over to first, in time, ball game. The Orioles drop 2 straight games. First time this season. They are under 500. First time this season. A tough loss. Zach Eflin is out of the game early with an elbow injury. The Orioles lose tonight to the Rangers. Final score, Texas 8, Orioles 5. Not fun, folks. Win gets the win for the Rangers. Cano is tacked with the loss for Baltimore. Kind of a tough luck loss for Yenier Cano. That was an inherited runner, I believe, when we brought in Geraldo that came in. So Cano gets charged with the loss when really Geraldo is the one that crapped the bed here tonight. But I feel like Albarnez, this is maybe his first bad game as a manager. Nobody pinch hit tonight. There was a chance to, I feel, pinch hit for Blaze there for a left-handed bat. I know Ward came on and got on after him, but, I mean, that would have been one extra base runner out there. Blaze struck out in the 9th. I feel like we should have gone to Beavers in that spot. And then the whole situation, once we saw that Geraldo didn't have it, I'm sorry. Let me back up. Once we saw Wolfram was struggling and then Cano came in to calm things down, like there was an opportunity for the next pitcher to be Anthony Nunez or Yeremil Geraldo. Both were up getting loose at the same time. Both were available to be the next guy to come into the game. Both wound up getting into the game eventually, but they went to Geraldo first, and that's where Texas really widened this lead to one that we couldn't come back from. Geraldo, in 1 inning of work, gave up 3 earned runs on 2 hits and a walk. His ERA now at 21.6. Wolfram's got a pretty ugly ERA himself after giving up 2 earned runs in an inning and a third. But I give him a little bit of credit. Again, like he came into a situation where, yeah, you get enough time to warm up on the main mound after an injury. But, you know, for a reliever like him, it's not a normal situation. And for bullpen guys, a lot of this stuff is mental. The preparation, the timing and everything, it's when it's just a little bit off. I'm not saying it gives Wolfram a free pass to give up 2 runs in an inning in the third. I just think that maybe people shouldn't be too worried about Wolfram in general after his performance tonight. That wasn't very good. He just kind of came into a tough situation there. Yeah. Again, we have to say it was a good night for Taylor Ward and Pete Alonzo and the top 3 guys in the order altogether. When we added up, they went 7 for 14. Top 3 guys in the lineup tonight. But unfortunately, from batters 4 through 9, things got pretty thin. Just 2 hits combined between batters 4 through 9. So when are we going to get it all working? We've had a couple of games where it's the bottom of the order doing stuff, top of the order not helping out, and now a game like tonight where the roles are reversed. You would expect the top of the order to carry the heavy load here for this lineup, but we needed a little help there at the bottom, and let me add it up for you. Adley, Sammy, O'Neill combined to go 0 for 10. Jeremiah made it 0 for 14. Cowser and Blaze had 1 hit apiece. That makes it 2 for 22 from batters 4 through 9 in the lineup tonight. The offense did manage to put up 5 runs on the board, but 2 of them were late, and considering the final score, some people are probably going to look at it as garbage time runs. But, you know, we had to go up against DeGrom tonight. DeGrom, 79 pitches. I said he wouldn't throw 80 or more. I just barely got that called right. He got 7 strikeouts, but he did give up 6 hits, including a home run ball. He didn't walk anybody, though. He's still got good command. But the bullpen, other than Martin there in the 9th inning, the bullpen is really what helped out the Rangers tonight. Wynn, Junis, and Garcia went a combined 3 1/3 scoreless innings there between the last out of the 5th and the start of the 9th inning. They shut the Orioles down. Right. What else? What else is there to make note of? Again, Basayo, 0 for 4 tonight. I don't want to see him look like that at the plate. I don't know what he had on his mind tonight, but just didn't really look like a guy trying to have good at-bats. Just kind of with that video game mentality that these young kids seem to have, where they feel like they can just go up there and whatever their first pitch is, swing at it with all your might, and it's going to wind up to be a good result. Well, it wasn't. Not for Sammy tonight. 0 for 4. Couple of first pitch outs, pop-ups. Yeah, that's pretty much my analysis of this one, folks. If you want to get an early look at the batting averages, Ward, again, is at 300. Gunner's at 190. 1 for 5 tonight. Alonzo's doing well, 316. Adley's at 286. Sammy's only at 143. O'Neill's only at 143. Cowser, believe it or not, is at 300. Jeremiah at 250, and Blaze is doing fine at 364. So yeah, this lineup isn't a barren desert of no offense. Okay, it's not running on all cylinders right now. It's not a well-oiled offense. It's kind of inconsistent at best, I'd say. But we're starting to see the home run ball a little bit more now. Did we have 2 tonight or just the 1? Alonzo homered, and Alonzo the only home run tonight. But he got his first. Gunner's got his first last night. And, as we get into the summer, we're going to see more and more home runs, I'm sure. Just hope the opposing team doesn't match or better us in that department. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the call on this one. The Rangers, by the way, improved to 4-1. And keep in mind, the Rangers started the season on the road in Philly, just north of here. They were in South Philly to open up the season. They took 2 out of 3 against the Phillies. The Phillies are expected to be one of the, top 3 teams in the National League this year. And Rangers went into their house and took that series. And they're looking to take it. They've already taken 2 here. They've already won this series. They're 4-1. We are 2-3. Hey, Melanie Newman, I can see a little bit of the cleavage tonight. Thank you, Melanie. If that zipper could just make its way just another inch. All right, Melanie, here's the deal. If for every consecutive loss, if we go on a losing streak, the zipper's got to go down a half an inch. All right? Palmer, you're fine. Keep your pullover zipped up. You're fine. Just don't get it caught in your neck. That looks scary. Careful, Jim. Why does Jim Palmer bother talking to Melanie Newman on a nightly basis? This man knows more about baseball and his pinky finger than Melanie's ever going to know in her life. Why are these two talking like the... I don't get it. Melanie. I got to pick up. Whenever we lose, I gotta take it out on Melanie, folks. What do you want me to do? I'm not a good person. I look for others to take out my frustration on. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Hey, Palmer's growing a legit beard right now. I don't know if anybody's been picking up on this, but that's the most fur I've ever seen on Jim's face. That's about a full week of not shaving there from cakes. What do you say, Melanie? What do you say? A no shave April starting tomorrow? Great banter, Melanie. Great banter. It really takes the edge off the loss. Thanks so much for your charming personality. All right, folks. It looks like that's going to wrap it up here tonight. Final score, Rangers 8, Orioles 5. 2-game losing streak. Got to snap it tomorrow. The good news is, folks, you go to bed, you wake up, and just like an hour or two, next thing you know, we're already playing the next game. We're going to try and turn this thing around early tomorrow. I hope you'll join me, okay? Good. Let me see who's streaming right now, and I'll redirect you to somebody if I can. I want to thank the mods in the chat, the Charm City chat here, for doing another bang-up job, keeping the chat nice and charming. Thanks to everybody for helping out the channel in the various ways that you can. Like button. We've had some super chats in here tonight. We've got new subscribers, at least 20 more, I think. So good news on that front. Looks like we've got some options here. Ooh, you know what? Rising Rhino. It looks like he's live. Let me double check. It's been a while. Rising Rhino, buddy of mine. He's calling hockey, I think. I'm going to make sure. Rhino took some very much deserved time off, about maybe 3 weeks or so. I was getting to miss the guy, but it looks like he is calling some hockey tonight. Hey, folks, what better way to take your mind off tonight's baseball game than to listen to somebody call hockey? Oh, you know what? It's not live. Damn it. I'm glad I checked. Why is it showing up as live in my redirect? All right, sorry for that build-up, everybody. I lied. You're not going to watch hockey with a Rhino. JJ has the Phillies and the Nats again. That was an option last night, but it was near the end of the game. Yeah, that game's over. Phillies won 3-2. Fitzy, that leaves you, buddy. It is the bottom of the 5th inning. The Houston Astros have a 3-1 lead on the Boston Red Sox. Fitzy's a Red Sox fan. Don't hold it against him.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
But that's where you folks will be redirected to here in a moment. Over to Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel covering the Red Sox playing the Astros. Hey, folks, if you don't mind, if you get moved over there, just give Fitzy a like and hang out for a sec. Show him a little bit of support. After that, it's up to you. But, yeah. do something nice on a night that wasn't so nice for us fans watching us lose our second game in a row. All right, well, I'm going to spend the rest of my day, I guess. I don't know. I think I need a mental break. We got a game early tomorrow and then an off day after that. I think that day and a half off is going to do us some good. It's going to do me some good. But come on out for this game early tomorrow. I will give you the best call I can. Hey, thank you, Matt. Thanks, folks. 40-20. Happy 40-20, everybody. And come on back tomorrow for the annual April Doug's Day. We love to celebrate April Doug's Day here on the BirdWatcher Channel. But for now, that's going to do it for me and the hat. And I know the hat, we got to have a talking the hat. You are not helping right now. We need more help, buddy. Where's that magic? I thought you were all stocked up from the winter, but I'll have a talk with the hat, okay? Hopefully Albanez and the players have a little talk. I'll talk with the hat. We'll all get it figured out before tomorrow first pitch, okay? Trevor Rogers is pitching, so don't miss it. All right, peace out, everybody. This has been the BirdWatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Take care.